Ang breaking.
Recording 12.7. Topic 1. Vocabulary. Decided.
Okay, have you decided what you're doing it on yet?
Expression. I'd like to ask you some questions and get your opinion about.
What can I help you with?
I'd like to ask you some questions and get your opinion about my final research project.
I'm torn between doing something on.
To be honest, Professor, I'm torn between doing something on the banking industry or the hospitality industry.
Banking industry.
To be honest, Professor, I'm torn between doing something on the banking industry or the hospitality industry.
Hospitality industry.
To be honest, Professor, I'm torn between doing something on the banking industry or the hospitality industry.
Have you thought about.
Have you thought about your long and short-term goals?
My short-term goal is.
Well, my short-term goal is to work at a bank and go to graduate school, but long-term, I want to open up my own hotel.
Graduate school.
What do you want to study in graduate school?
Hospitality management.
What do you want to study in graduate school?
Hospitality management, of course.
How do you plan on.
You want to work at a bank to learn how to save money. How do you plan on paying for grad school?
Take out.
I hadn't thought about that. I guess I'll have to take out some loans.
Ultimate goal.
You want to work at a bank to save some money to eventually go to graduate school where you'll study hospitality management, your ultimate goal.
That makes a lot of sense.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
My door's always open.
Now, back to your research project. You can come see me anytime. My door's always open.
Topic 2. Vocabulary. Overwhelmed.
Then I feel completely overwhelmed.
Calendar.
A good friend once suggested that I keep a calendar.
Alerts.
I can actually add alerts to it so they go off accordingly, reminding me to stop what I'm doing and move on.
Reminding.
Reminding me to stop what I'm doing and move on.
Extra.
But it was worth taking a little extra time to plan.
Efficient.
It actually saves me tons of time because I'm more efficient now.
Arranging.
And arranging and prioritizing all the things I have to do.
Prioritizing.
And arranging and prioritizing all the things I have to do.
Productivity.
And in control of my choices and my productivity.
Hectic.
For instance, I know that Mondays are usually really hectic at work.
Workout.
So I put workout on my calendar every Monday morning because I generally work late.
Light.
Wednesdays are usually light work days.
Expression. Time management.
I have really been struggling with time management lately.
Spread myself too thin.
Constantly racing, I spread myself too thin, doing nothing well.
Jack of all trades and a master of none.
Like I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none.
Hang out.
So I leave Tuesday nights open to hang out with friends.
Block off.
I also block off several hours on the weekends to work on my true passion, painting.
Take a break.
I'm always more energized and inspired if I set an alert to stop and take a break.
Topic 3. 3. Vocabulary. Ambitions.
Concerned about the ambitions of his courtiers, he placed a big boulder in the middle of the road leading to the palace.
Courtiers.
Concerned about the ambitions of his courtiers, he placed a big boulder in the middle of the road leading to the palace.
Boulder.
Concerned about the ambitions of his courtiers, he placed a big boulder in the middle of the road leading to the palace.
Merchants.
The first people to stumble upon it were some of the king's richest merchants.
Roadblock.
Curious to see what his roadblock would do to their day's journey,
Obstacle.
he hid nearby to see if anyone would stop to remove the obstacle from the road.
Peasant.
Finally, a peasant whose arms were burdened with heavy vegetables that would later become part of the king's feast came upon the obstacle in his path.
Weariness.
It was an extraordinary achievement for any man, let alone this one, and his weariness showed.
Satchel.
Gathering up the king's feast, he continued on his way when he saw a satchel in the road where the boulder had been.
Doth.
To the man who doth pass on a golden opportunity,
Hath.
to the man who hath helped to improve the human condition, the riches of the kingdom will be yours forevermore.
Expression. Future expectations.
Once upon a time, there was a very wealthy, very kind king who worried about the future expectations of his kingdom.
Extraordinary achievement.
It was an extraordinary achievement for any man, let alone this one, and his weariness showed.
Blinded by the brilliance of something shiny.
Blinded by the brilliance of something shiny, he found out it was stuffed with gold coins and a note from the king.
Eng breaking. Recording 12.11.
Do you often make plans for your life? Do you think a plan can help you a lot in getting what you want? In your opinion, what is the most important thing to have a good plan? Are you good at time management? What factor do you think is the most important to become good at time management? What are the obstacles you have to overcome to be good at managing your time? Could you tell me about an obstacle you overcame? Did you have anyone to help you overcome that difficult time? How did you feel after overcoming that obstacle?